So welcome to some games we've been playing recently. And yes, I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2 here, and Kim has started Persona 3 on the Switch, but we're not going to talk about those games.
No.
Because something else unexpected happened to us.
Something magical.
Something kind of magical. We were at the library, and I was like...
So magical.
Yeah, with our daughter, looking at books, and I'm like, I'm just going to nip into Walmart. I went into Walmart, I saw something, I came back to Kim, I'm like, there's this thing upstairs that I saw, and I'm like, should we do it? And I looked at Kim, I'm like, should we do it?
Yes. No question.
Yeah, no question. So Kim's like, go and do it, and I'm like... Okay, and here we go. This is what we did. The PlayStation VR 2 for the PS5.
Woo-hoo.
There's a lot to talk about here. There's a lot to unpack and go on about, and it may not be the review that you think it's going to be, but I'll ask you guys, first of all, what are you playing? Let us know down below. Are you playing the latest games? Some old school games? Let us know in the comment section. So, yeah, I did something kind of crazy by doing this. I remember putting this in the back of the truck and driving home going, what have we done? What have we
done?
Yeah, because I want to say something. We really enjoyed the PlayStation VR, the first one.
Yeah.
A lot. We really enjoyed the first game. Kim was like a VR maniac. You really loved it like that. The eagle flight.
Oh, flying was amazing.
Yeah, and all that. And let me say, I understand a lot of people don't like VR. They don't enjoy it. They like traditional games. I'm with you. I get that.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it on the side.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate it.
You gotta appreciate for what it is.
It's amazing.
It is. And I want to talk about the technology and what this one brings.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to say this to begin with. This new headset, which I have right here.
Look at this.
Yeah, with the earbuds going on.
Oh, the earbuds amazing.
Yeah. This is a lot better than the original because it has only one wire. The other one had so many wires that I couldn't even bring it over to show it here. And today I'm like, I don't know which wire this is plugged. It's uncomfortable and it's cumbersome.
Yeah.
It's annoying. This thing a lot better.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it has eye tracking technology in here.
Oh, that's crazy, the eye tracking.
I know. You can look. You're looking at certain menus.
Yeah.
With your eyes, and it's going to that. You're not having to hit a controller. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And all that. The resolution is way, way better.
Definitely.
So this is a massive step up from the original. And I'll say to begin with, it's way better than the original. This is a really interesting experience. And we'll get to the end if it's worth it or not. We'll get to that. But I like the headset, putting that on and all that. I'm not going to put it on because the one thing you always get...
There's one big downside about this thing.
Which is what?
The red mark that you get. Yeah. Oh my god. Like the other night, you've been playing VR for a while. How could you tell?
Yeah, because you end up with a big... Because honestly...
You want it tight.
You have to have it tight, especially if you're wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Kim takes off her glasses.
Take off mine.
I keep mine on. And I need it tight, and I need it in a certain angle to really hit in.
Yeah.
But okay, we got to talk about the games.
Yeah.
And all that. So it came with Horizon Call of the Mountain, and I just think this is funny. It doesn't come with a game case. It comes with a downloadable.
Here's your piece of paper.
Yeah, which is on the other side. Downloadable code.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of upset that there's not a physical copy. It's just kind of like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, the cost of the PS VR too.
Throw in the game.
Throw in the game
the
with
physical copy.
I know. And obviously it comes with these two things here, which I will say work very, very good. And the one good thing with the helmet is there's a button you can press, and you can always look down and see where things are.
Yeah, that was amazing, like X-ray vision.
Yeah, to see the room, like everything. So you can always see where your controllers are. That's really good. And I like how it maps out the room for you.
That moment really freaked me out.
It was a Matrix moment, you said.
It's mapping our living room. Like, that's just bizarre.
Yeah, you're looking around. It's figuring out where you can stand and where you can't and what physical object is there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, finally, it came time to play the games.
Yeah.
And we got a few here to talk about. And you won't believe that the game that we're playing the most. We'll get to that one at the end. So, here we go. Horizon Call of the Mountain. I start to play this. I put on the headset, finally got everything figured out, and it started, and I'm like, oh my god. It's crazy. For anybody who's played Horizon, imagine all of a sudden
You're
being
there.
in the world.
Overwhelming?
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming in the sense that you're in the game,
Right.
and the resolution is incredible looking around.
Phenomenal.
And like HDR, like I mean, you look in the sun and it's really bright.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
When the sun was there, it's like, oh my god, I actually feel like my eyes are going.
Yeah, you have to kind of squint because it's so
Yeah.
bright. And just looking around at the fidelity of the graphics, it's very impressive.
Well done.
But it's also the world environment and what you're doing within the game. The one downside to the game, I would say,
Oh my god, the climbing.
constantly just it's a climbing game in general, but like it's a lot of climbing.
A lot.
And so you're constantly going like this all of the time.
Did you fall? I fell a couple times.
I've fallen so many times. I'm like midway through the
I
game.
thought there'd be something underneath gonna eat me. I'm like, I don't want to fall.
Well, no, it just goes black
Yeah, it just
and
goes
all
black.
of that. The one thing that's amazing is when you draw an arrow, you go like this,
That's
and
pretty
you
cool.
feel the haptics in the controllers. And you let it go.
Yeah.
That feels incredible.
Yeah.
And you feel that you're in that world, and it kind of gives me a bit of hope for the future, for like a Zelda in the future.
my God.
And I'm not taking away from Sony here, but I'm just saying,
Dragon Quest?
yeah, stuff like that. We were talking about Dragon Quest Swords.
Oh my
In
lord.
VR, they never give us what we want. You know, they never give us exactly what we want. That would be great. I'd love to be in charge of that game. Can make that happen. But Horizon Call of the Mountain is a really fun experience. It's kind of like a ride at like Universal Studios where you go
Yeah,
on.
I would say that.
Yeah, it's a kind of ride. Sometimes it's a little ride element. Sometimes a lot of climbing elements and all of that.
Shooting, yeah.
If you have a fear of heights, I will say this much: I have a massive fear of heights.
Terribly
Huge,
so.
terribly so. But you know what? The game didn't bother me so much. I think I've become a bit of a VR veteran now. That I'm
Right.
sitting on top of this mountain like this, looking around, going, "Yeah, I know it's not real." My
Yeah.
brain's saying it's okay,
Were
John.
you able to enjoy it?
Enjoy it. Yeah, you could sit and have a beer and just look around at all the scenery if you wanted to. I mean, it's kind of that experience. So that's not bad.
Right.
That's not bad, but that's not the game that we're playing the most. And it's not even this one here
Oh,
as
God.
well.
I am not playing this game. This
Yeah.
is all you.
Yeah.
I saw you put it on and I pieced out of there so fast. I'm like, why? Why would you want to do this to yourself? And that is
Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8. Yes, I had the game and I'm like, oh my God, the VR mode is, you just got to download it and it's free. So if you have the game.
Yeah.
And so I started playing it and it's so surreal because you start off, when you played the original game, you're watching a cutscene.
Yeah.
This one, you're in the cutscene. I'm holding the
Wait,
baby.
you were like, Kim, come here. I'm like, what? You're like, I'm holding a baby again.
my
I'm like,
God.
Oh, doesn't like crazy stuff
It's
happen?
yeah, you're in the game.
Yeah.
You're in the cinemas. It's nuts. And I will say this, and here's my honest review. This is the game that made me become wheezily ill.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, even with Resident Evil 7, I got this as well. It's that motion.
I think there's just so much going on. You got the scare tactics,
Yeah.
the anticipation, and the motion. It's all going up into one that
Yeah,
your
and
brain just kind of goes, okay, too much.
Yeah, and I'm okay with motion sickness a little, like to do with video games, doesn't bother me at all. But with VR, what happens with me, my brain starts to go, this is not natural, I
Yeah.
start sweating a
Okay,
lot.
yeah.
I start sweating and I start feeling sickly.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, the experience is incredible though.
Yeah.
Like it is incredible, but I don't know, for any of you out there who don't get sick, I'm jealous because I could only do like an hour and a half of the game and I had to
That was too much.
and it took me about 6 hours to feel back to normal.
Right.
So people need to know that who don't do VR, you may get motion sickness. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to avoid it, but anytime you're moving
Yeah.
unnaturally,
Yeah.
it feels weird. And let me say, the game is terrifying as well. It is
God,
really
why?
scary.
I don't
Because it's
see
Resident
the point
Evil.
of being scared.
Because it's Resident Evil and Resident
Because
Evil.
it's Resident Evil.
It's Resident Evil,
Like,
man.
you gotta
But
be-
yeah, and you know what the thing is? We spent like all this money on this thing. I got to get my money's worth, so I'm playing Resident Evil. And to be honest with you, that's part of the experience. That's one of the reasons why I got this thing. Now, so that's very good.
Yeah.
Now here's the unexpected game that me and Kim are double teaming. We're double teaming this game,
teaming.
and I can't believe how much we like it because as much as I like the old games, I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah.
I'm not against them. I
Right.
just never spent a lot of time playing them, and neither has Kim. And this is weird. This is the weird one first. Gran Turismo 7.
Love it.
Yeah. Look, I was playing it, and Kim's like, hey, let me have a go at it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm not saying anything. Kim's got her license, but Kim doesn't drive. I do. No, this is interesting. I do all the driving. I've got no problem with that.
I don't drive for a few reasons. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
There's no way in today's
Well, we don't need to have double cars and things.
Where we are, everything's in walking distance. And I like to walk. I like to walk everywhere. I've always been a walker.
Yeah, and the transit system in Vancouver is great.
This, I can drive.
Well, and that's the thing.
Without the fear of going into a garage door.
I'm not even talking about that.
My dad is probably like, yeah.
Yeah, Kim, when she was first testing her, oh my God, the microphone thing fell off. Oh, we gotta put that back on right here.
There we go.
That. Oh my God. At least you're not driving a car into the microphone.
Thanks.
But yeah, I know. But what happened is, it fell off again. We're just leaving it off.
We're just leaving it
I think it's fine. It's so weird. It's got so much dirt on it. It's like
so
no,
old.
it's just falling apart. This thing. Anyways, thanks for stealing everything from our episode. Get the heck out of here.
Yes.
God Almighty. But no, I'm not saying anything. You brought up the story. I wouldn't have brought it up. But Kim was driving with her dad. They went over to her grandmother's place at the time, and
I pushed the gas pedal. And I just went into the garage door. Oh man, my nan thought it was the best thing in the world because it gave her something to do. And the first thing she said was, "Here's a whiskey." Calm down. My dad was like, "No." but we're good now.
Yeah. No, but so
I practiced a lot.
So that's why it's really fun to see Kim play Gran Turismo 7.
Were you surprised how good I was doing?
No, I believe in you as a person, so I'm not against that. But it was so funny how you put it on and you're like, yes,
I'm in.
And this is like high speed racing.
Just, looking in my car, and I'm like this. Oh my God, there's a back seat. You look underneath, there's the sun, you're squinting.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the squinting bit.
Yeah.
When the sun's in your eyes.
And you can also the time of day at times and stuff and all that,
The music is awesome, the graphics is amazing.
Graphics are amazing.
I mean, there's different types of cars you can use, the speeds, and oh my God, I just want to finish it all.
Yeah.
The addiction is going to be to finish everything and get all the cars.
We are really into it.
I can't believe how much we're into this.
Kim did a session last night, then I did one straight afterwards, and I kept pushing it and trying to unlock more stuff. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. This is not good. I know.
Said let's do maybe a half an hour.
We do about half an hour. So Kim does a half an hour, I do half an hour, and we tell each other, hey, you've done half an hour, and I'm like, just one more bit.
And it's funny when you say one more bit, you can feel your eyes stressing and saying, why are we still going?
yeah, exactly.
But it's brilliant. I really enjoy it.
Well, that's the big surprise with doing VR that we didn't think Gran Turismo 7.
Didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I not enough to talk about in any episode, and I just kind of left it.
Yeah,
then
it's just for fun.
Yeah, but I'm like, hey, there's a VR element in there. And so that's the one that's the big surprise.
Yeah.
Call of the Mountain is really using the technology, using these. You're just doing this constantly.
Yeah, you're definitely using more of the VR movement. Here, you're just
you just use it. Yeah, you're just using the controller with Gran Turismo 7, which is fine and all that. And so we're gonna play more games and all of that. Oh, okay, we get to the point that we say, is this worth it? Is it worth it to get the whole kit and caboodle to play it? I'm going to say something very controversial. I'm going to say no.
Why?
I'm going to say because I think it's way too expensive. I mean, even when I bought it, I'm like, this is more than the PS5. And that's ridiculous. And there's not enough games. There's enough for us right now. We're very happy with, Gran Turismo and Resident Evil.
We're good.
We're good. We're good that way. But I mean, if it was $500, and we're talking Canadian prices as well.
Yeah.
The original PlayStation VR when it came out was $700 Canadian. This one's $900 Canadian. And it's a lot. And so we are trying to, find ways to extend the life and get more out of the experience. But I'd say, if you're just into traditional games, just stick with traditional games. But if you want a real different immersive experience where you're really there, I'm talking really there.
Yeah.
The graphics on this thing are unbelievable.
And the sound system.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, when those earbuds are in,
and these are just little earbuds. Yeah, these are just little earbuds too.
It's nothing. Really well done.
It's really well done. You really can hear the sound around you and stuff like that. So. Yeah, it's not what we expected to come in and talk about because it was just one of those things where should we do it? Yes, we're going to do it.
Yeah,
and it's been a really fun experience for us, but I would say for anybody out there, go over to a friend's place.
Give it a try.
And try it over there. That's the way you should do it and see if it's really for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish there was demos of this in store so people could try it out and experience it.
They did that with the other
They
one.
did it with the original to try to kind of coach you in. But this one has been really weird. It's just like, it's out. I remember the original VR was sold out. This one, I walked into Walmart, easily bought it. So I don't know how well it's going to do. We're early adopters, and that's always a weird thing to jump in on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for more software in the future, more interesting things. God, I know a Dragon Quest Swords game in VR would be, we'd be in heaven.
I actually want that work game. Like
a job simulator thing?
I really want to do the job simulator.
We'll definitely get into that.
Oh
I want to do the Star Wars Edge game.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty wicked.
And there's a kayak game. I know.
A kayak game?
Yeah, I know. It's
I'll get you a kayak.
Yeah, I know. And you just kind of go into the thing. But I mean, you really believe it. Even when I'm playing Call of the Mountain, I'm just like, this is, you feel like sometimes I'm really here. Like characters are talking to you and you're like, yeah. I believe it.
Or even when like the monsters ever walk over you.
Oh my
You can
God.
feel the depth of it.
You're looking like this and you feel that you're really there and something's stepping over you. It's a wild experience. And so, guys, let us know. Are any of you out there playing the PS5 VR2? Let us know down below what you think of it. And tell us in general some other games that you're playing. We're very, very interested, especially some of the old school games as well.
Definitely love to hear.
Yeah, we always like hearing about the old school games for sure. So anyways, guys, until next time.